Centuries ago, the land of Danaea was settled by the gods, who made a homeland for the elves. Over the years, the elves fought against waves of invasions from humans, dwarves, gnomes, and more. To prevent further incursion, a group came together to create a ritual that would separate Danaea into its own demiplane. While this was successful, it created points of planar instability where denizens of the other plane broke through. In a land on the verge of war, with constant planar invasion, here our adventure begins. This is Fadehome. I'm Olivia, she, they pronouns, and I will be playing the Dungeon Master. Let's get an introduction from Thomas.
Yes, hi. I'm Thomas, and I'll be playing Fiddick Asterfen, a fawn refugee who escaped the wars and intrigues of the Fey Court to this relative peace and safety of Danaea. So, imbued with strange abilities, is otherwise down-to-earth fatherly figures, fights savagely to protect those he cares about, and with the desperation of someone whose life depends on it. Carrying a smile, an old children's doll, and an intricate raven's mask, Fiddick is a happy-go-lucky member of the party and a mean cook.
All right, Kong.
All right, I am Kong. He, him pronouns. And I pilot a quick-step bloodsinger called Reenji Xafen. Through unfortunate circumstances, Reen's family and friends have been lost to him. Or rather, he has become lost to them. There seem to be no possibilities for finding the way back home. Finding people to trust and bond with is no easy feat, but Reen is going to need them to gain the knowledge and strength required for this endeavor.
Okay. And let's hear from Bobby.
Hi, yeah, I'm Bobby. I'm playing Swish Mythweaver, an Air Genasi Tempest Cleric of Lear, god of water, navigation, and storms. I'm a free spirit with an adventurous soul. My history of less than legal activities and rocky relationship with my temple has shown me some hard truths of the world, and I intend to use this experience to guide and protect my younger sister on her incipient adventure as we seek answers to questions of lost ancestry.
All right, Faye, why don't you go ahead and introduce the sister?
All right. Hey there, hi there, ho there. I'm Faye there. Use she, her pronouns. And I'll be playing Serla Mythweaver, sister to Swish. And I am a Star Genasi, Runechild sorcerer, with a bit of bard in me. Family history that stretches back all the way to Divinity times. I'm known for a great ancestor who has skin like mine, which is starry like the night sky and just as dark. I've lived a very sheltered life up until now, but I'm excited to see the outside world for the first time with my big sibling. And to wear pants. Pants are cool. While we're on the outside world here, I'm looking for a story of my ancestor that have two different versions of them. I'm trying to find out the truth behind it.
All right, and let's hear from Maya.
Hi there, I'm Maya, she, her pronouns. I'm playing Isla Rin, a wood elf druid. I've lived a homey life with my family, taming, training, and bonding with the animals of the forest. But now I'm ready to adventure and discover the secrets of the spiritual bond between us, the animals, and the land.
All right. So where last we left off, the group had faced off against some mean creatures, called Meanlocks, and they they did bring down Fiddick, but luckily he was brought back up, and the group gained a little bit of strength. So you guys are a few miles from Forlect and about half day from Darius. Some of you wanted to go to Darius. You had also been talking about Valanth had brought up a threat just a little northwest of Daris that you could consider following up on. And, or you can do something entirely different and make my life difficult.
That's my vote.
That's
No.
obviously.
Always make my life difficult.
It's just
Well-
Since you gave us the option, I mean,
You can't blame us.
I can.
Well, you can, but
true.
But will
Let's
it
open a
change anything?
fitness
No.
center.
Well-
Right.
So, as it stands, Vidic, you had been healed, but you had undergone a great amount of psychic damage. So, what's your state right now?
Oh, I really think that both with the Meanlock's poison leaving my body and the amount of psychic damage and intrusion that I felt, I think that Fiddick is going to be very quiet, very mindful, like kind of retreating back into himself just a little, making sure that he's walking straight and yeah, I believe that we're still in the cave as yes. So I think that in this specific environment where everything happened, he's going to be very quiet and still figuring out exactly what happened to him. He's only dimly aware of the combat since his eyes were kind of fixed in one direction. So he heard the fight, he did not see it. But yes, he's going to look over at everyone from around the corpse of the Meanlock. Were we supposed to bring back any part of this to what's her name, Naramis?
Well, yeah, I believe we're supposed to take out the thing in the brain. There's like a little thing in the brain, a little blue thing,
don't.
and the heart.
No, are you okay? She's kind of gonna come over from the fresh kill of the Meanlock from last session, and just kind of fuss over Fiddick.
I certainly don't feel like 20 Electrum, honestly. Or 100 gold coins.
I'm sorry.
None of it is your fault. I got careless. I really thought I could protect all of you from it if I got to it quickly enough, and it seems that that's a lot to chew on.
Hey, if it wasn't you, it would have been someone else.
No figure.
But it's my job to protect you all too, and I could have
You kept us
done
alive.
more.
Well, I
And,
think it's everyone's job to protect everyone, right?
thinking about this point, Swish will come walking up, seeing you two talking, and you're like, Vidic, I respect your bravery. However, perhaps next time let someone with a bit more, stuff between take the hits. Yeah.
I mean, if you're offering, I won't say no, at least for a few fights while I heal.
Do you
Absolutely.
still?
Can I do anything else for you? Are you? How are you?
Well, out of game, considering that we leveled, I think I think that I'm actually statistically fine. Emotionally,
That's kind of fine.
it's all emotional damage.
Understandable.
I think we
Okay,
performed very well, all things considered.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate all of you trying to make me feel better. But honestly, I think that what will make me feel best is when we get out of this cave. I've had enough of caves for a little while.
Fair enough.
Me too.
Sonora, how about you and Fiddick go on ahead while we grab what we need here and move on.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, we can make it out.
He awkwardly shovels out with Fiddick. Yeah.
So you go out. As you are headed out, there are near the mouth of the cave. There were two branches. Down one branch, you see kind of interesting, like spots of oil, like shimmering, almost sticky oil on the ground.
You look up.
You don't see anything up, but make a perception check.
I mean, if I'm there and see this as well,
Yes,
can I at least
yes.
glance?
This was you, plural.
Oh, okay. So with a nat 20, because the first roll in every game that I play is a nat 20, apparently, giving me 25. And a nat 1.
Goodness.
So,
God.
what you see is a small creature, and then more eyes blink out. There are, in fact, two small creatures. I'm going to move you guys to the cave mouth,
Yes.
because that is where you would be. So, little creature right here, and
Having lived in the Feywild, how much do I know of boggles?
well, roll nature.
I know about boggles.
That's a solid 4.
Yeah, you do not know anything about boggles.
That's gonna be hard. I love
Yeah.
boggles.
May I roll for that?
Well, you are not there at this moment.
Oh.
Unless you would like to come join them at the cave mouth.
Yeah,
But
I'm
I
sorry. I
believe-
wasn't even like thinking about my tokens.
Yeah.
I am going to point it out to
But I'll come
Sarah.
back.
You see?
I don't see anything up there.
No, not there, not there. Right there, between the rocks.
Boggle.
Oh.
Boggle.
Oh.
Hmm.
Those things are adorable.
I wouldn't say so.
I feel like-
They look like dried raisins.
Boggle.
And raisins are adorable.
There's better ways to eat grapes.
Why are they called? Why does it say boggle?
Boggle. You can
It's
roll
like
nature.
Oh,
no,
like a
you,
turkey.
you
I
did.
did.
He did, and it's a nat 1.
Oh,
No one will ever know about boggles.
Potentially, depending on if it's a fey fiend or undead, it was an 8.
Okay. You then see a small rift open up here, almost like a window, where this boggle's eyes are peering out. Boggle.
Can I, like, kind of swat the rift away?
You do, and in fact, what you do catch is the boggle trying to place a rotten fish in your pack.
Yeah, I'm not about that. Like, I'll just grab his hand and just like shake it until he drops the fish and like release.
Fiddick, no!
You saw what he was trying to do.
He was trying to
they're
give
harmless.
you food? What?
Rotten food.
Like, come here, little ones.
I thought you were a good chef.
She'll
I
try and
can't
go
do
over.
anything with that.
wow.
She'll try and go over to one and just kind of stay low, reach a hand out, treat everything like a dog because everything's a dog or a cat here.
Mhm.
Um,
Obviously.
So I'll just try and persuasion.
Yeah.
Skadoosh. That makes it for my natural one earlier. What the fuck?
Okay.
That's
This
all
is
right.
interesting.
A lot of ones and
rolls.
ones in the
Mhm.
first 15 minutes.
So the Boggle will say something. Who here speaks Sylvan?
Reen does.
Isla does.
Theoretically, I absolutely should.
Yeah, you do. Okay, so just not the Genasi.
Two Genasi.
Correct.
The Boggle will say, "You want friend?"
Oh.
I don't know that, but you sound adorable. And why'd you try giving to a dead fish? Not, it's a language barrier.
So those of you that speak Sylvan will hear joke. Funny.
I see.
I have no idea what you're saying, but you look very adorable while you're doing it, and she's gonna squish things, cheeks if they have any cheeks to squish.
Good.
It
It would
will
appear
be-
that
Well,
they.
is that a good idea? I don't.
Third
Why are
one.
you? What is that? I don't. That's
Well-
not touch the random. There's a second one. There's a second one.
Yes, there's
It
two
was
of them.
simply trying to be funny.
At this point, Swish has drawn their warhammer.
Oh no.
You see the second Boggle attempting to tie Cirla's shoelaces together.
Oh,
How big are the
that
boggles,
would
by
be
the way?
funny, but please don't. That might hurt her.
How big are the
I-
boggles, by the way?
The Boggles are small, so they're probably like 2.5 feet tall and very. I did post a picture in the general chat, Bobby, if you want to throw that up.
Yeah.
Their heads are alarmingly
Heavens.
large, their trunk is alarmingly small, and their legs are too long. As are their arms.
They're going to stick around and try to play jokes on us until we leave them alone. In Sylvan, I think I'm going to say, what would be funny is if you played pranks on the mean lock. He's sleeping. Yes, prank on mean lock, very funny.
Roll persuasion.
Oh my god.
You better be nice to them, Fiddick.
Roll for pranks.
That's a
Oh
nat
my-
20
What the
for a
fuck?
23. So Foundry is playing with weight dice today, apparently.
Natural
Oh my
20s.
God.
Holy
I think
shit.
we're broken.
Okay, well, the Boggle looks a little bit uncertain, but will go off towards the mean lock, as will the other two. And as it,
As he
Oh.
passes by, I'm just going to throw him like the fish head that I disarmed. And just like use that kind of.
I don't think fishes have arms, but okay.
I mean,
This is a look of disappointment.
and as a parting gift, the other Boggle reaches up to Cirla's face and goes, "Boggle, Boggle, Boggle." Cirla, your nose has been gotten.
it must be lost in translation. I don't know.
Out of
I'm
game
surprised.
in the Feywild, that might mean something, like to have someone's nose that could be more dangerous than it looks. So, is there some? Do I think that I can glean some deeper implication?
Okay, why don't you roll history, and we'll see if it's a 1 or a 20.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
Either
Both
or.
options.
And Reen.
well, it's gonna be near 1 for a
Near
3. Yes.
Oh my god.
Okay, natural 20.
fuck?
It was the
Natural
first
20
one. I
in like
rolled
10
with
minutes.
advantage, but It was the first
It was
one.
still
so.
the first one.
What's
Okay.
happening?
Green,
Or not 20s. Two not ones.
The dice are
Green,
spicy today.
That Boggle now has the ability to smell through Cyrill's nostrils for the next 24 hours. So it shouldn't impact Cyrill's sense of smell.
Okay.
So it is up to you the severity of that curse if you want to get your nose back. But Fiddick, you have no idea.
And this would last how long?
24 hours.
Oh. Okay. Well, I don't know. I still don't get this as far as the joke, but that Boggle now has your nose.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, we play that game all the time here. I mean,
can
I
you
did that
smell?
back when I was a kid.
Can you smell anything?
Cyrilla, roll perception.
Yeah.
Because I'm waiting for the natural one.
You can't smell what the rock is cooking.
Okay.
11.
You can smell the weird oil, the scum, the drippy stalactites, your own sweat.
Smells normal to me. Why? I mean, wait, they can't. Can
I
they
think
steal
she's dead.
sense of smell, or? I thought that was just a prank. They're adorable.
I believe so. Again, I'm not sure why that's funny necessarily, but I don't know. Maybe don't smell anything particularly offensive for the next day,
Or do and prank them back.
But they
That-
can smell what I smell?
yes.
Like, what'd you do with the dead fish?
I gave it back.
Oh.
No, obviously they like it. This wouldn't do anything to them.
I
mean,
like it
wasn't
too.
in precision. Okay. How about we ponder how funny it is as we walk outside?
Well,
Okay.
we still need to get
Yeah.
the rest of the parts from the.
Oh yeah. So
That wasn't done?
No,
Random.
I didn't like go into it, but yeah, I guess honestly, Reen
Well,
would.
Reen
Well, it
kind of
takes
just
a little
walked off,
while.
and I heard talking, so
Okay.
I came to see what the matter was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Reen would harvest from most enemies, so
Yeah.
let's go
It's
back.
just
I
that
guess.
if you go back, you see the Boggles trying to kind of cover the Meanlock's eyes and then like kind of sneak up behind it and cover its eyes, except it's dead. So they seem to be losing interest in this game. Boggle,
Okay.
boggle,
Well,
boggle.
Reen will walk over and be like, "Hey, everybody, watch this," and he's going to just plunge his hand into the thing. And
Oh my goodness.
When,
heart.
hang on. When Reen says that, do you say it in whatever
Sylvan.
language that was?
Sylvan, yeah.
Okay, what does that sound like? Do I just hear boggle boggle, or is that like a different thing?
No. Imagine like
Sylvan is
I don't know,
Boggle now.
like Welsh or
Just-
something.
Okay.
Sylvan is
I'm like,
tonal.
if I just hear him say boggle boggle, I'm like, what?
Turns out Sylvan only has one word, and it's tonal.
So, yeah, at that, the Boggles are going to get out of there.
Oh. Yeah, as Reen does this, I was just standing there with a knife, just staring at this.
So, Reen, you're just plunging your hand in and grabbing the heart and ripping.
Yeah.
Okay, roll strength.
Do. How do I roll just the attribute? Oh, there we go.
Mortal Kombat style.
Okay,
Is that bad?
you
17?
managed to rip out the heart, which really intimidates the Boggles. And the heart is undamaged in this, surprisingly.
Well done.
Yes. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and clean off my gloves. Yeah. Well, shall we?
We shall.
We gotta get the brain thing in the claws too, right?
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yes. The brain thing. Yes.
I do have my dagger. Swish will try to emulate what they saw the ranger do prior.
Okay.
Based on memory, I don't know.
Roll dexterity.
Well,
Well,
I would
roll
like
like
to help out.
okay. Roll nature using your dexterity modifier.
I was gonna laugh if you said Isla just standing there with a
Right.
dagger, just still
Again,
watching.
just like, guys.
So nature with
Isla, are you
Dex.
proficient in nature or survival?
in-
so it's actually the same modifier, so it'll be
Yeah, this would be, I think, more sorry. This would be more survival than.
oh. Okay,
well,
let me.
regardless.
Well, if it's survival, that's a different modifier. So
Okay, what would the modifier be for?
Okay,
well-
so it would be
I don't think it's gonna save it.
probably not. It would be 9 instead of 6.
Unfortunately, you stab the blue gland at the base of its brain, and it is destroyed.
I'm proficient in both. Am I able to help?
Okay. Yeah, so you are about to stab it, but Cirla, or not Cirla, Isla kind of guides your hand. So roll again.
Okay.
Survival.
Yeah. Oh. Well, that helped. 23.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Isla definitely.
She kind of just like pokes your head in the right direction.
Yeah.
Oh, that could have been bad. Thank you.
Dagger
just-
still in hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Do not.
So you have separated the blue gland, the psionic gland, and the heart. You know that these, unless they're kept in some kind of like cooling container, these have to be brought to like an apothecary or somebody within 2 days.
Oh boy.
Well,
Who took the
luckily
spell
we're not-
heist?
we're not too far from Darius, so we should be able to manage it in time. As long as we hurry.
I have a herbalism kit, so obviously I'm capable of keeping, fresh things, fresh organic things
Well, yeah,
in
that's
vials
Reen's
for
thing, too.
some time. Yeah.
I'd
So
say-
Yeah.
I wondered
alchemist
if it would
supplies.
help.
I'd say that could extend the shelf life to about 7 days.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Reen is also going to grab some of its blood in the vial.
Okay.
What is this noise?
I was about to ask Reen a question, but
I'm still here.
Reen's, okay.
Reena's just
Rena's cast invisibility.
Reen's
He got the blood. He's
Staring
not
off into
interested in
space.
anything anymore.
he's quite focused on blood. Reen, what? Can I ask why you collect so much blood?
Well, you can learn certain things about creatures. It's, it kind of helps me get an idea of their abilities. I don't know. It's just always been fascinating to me.
So, scientific? then?
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
fascinating. Well, if you learn anything interesting, please do share.
Oh,
Always.
indeed.
Always curious about the world around. Well, with that, shall we go?
Did we need the claws or no?
The claws are worth a small amount
Oh,
of gold.
that's right.
Not even gold, like probably like 2 silver apiece, and then there would be 20 claws. So
Probably pretty cool.
Okay. I mean, yeah, we probably should.
they also look cool. So
Yeah, I was gonna say Isla probably wants to put some in her armor too. Just look more badass.
In the future bub table or whatever, could I argue for an investigation and dexterity check for dissecting and such?
I would say investigation would allow you to assist, but it's still going to be survival using dex.
No, that's fair. Yeah.
But I'd say investigation allows you to give the help action.
Okay. Well,
Okay. Well, let's head out.
Okay. So you guys move back to the forest surrounding Darius, and where's our destination?
I personally thought it was Darius
yeah.
Darius. Did I say something else?
because we were going to find a ranger.
No, you said Darius, yeah.
Okay.
And Valenth, was it Valenth who sent us on a excursion to like just the east of
Slightly
Darius?
northeast.
Northeast? Okay.
I think from where we're at, we could stop in Darius on the way to investigate that and find an apothecary.
You would probably reach Darius in like the evening, or your location in the evening. The location is almost the same distance, and then it's maybe like 2 hours from Darius.
Well, maybe we can go to Darius and get a handle of the situation and stock up and all that, right? It's better to be prepared.
Absolutely. Yes, I completely agree.
I mean,
Process
apparently, there's also a bounty on the mean log, so might as well cash in on that. If we
Oh,
can.
right. I can get my diamond. That'll help quite a bit.
Yeah.
So it seems that Darius is the destination.
All
Indeed.
right. So you aren't far from the road to Darius, but can I get a survival check to get you there?
Okay. I mean, I think Isla would be able to find her way home.
Well, you're a little bit south of home. This is just to get to the road, and then once you hit the road, it's
Natural 20, natural 1. Let's go, baby!
which one will it be?
Well, you know my luck.
I mean, it's for Swish, it's near 20. So
No way.
What?
It's
What
another natural
is-
20.
Natural 20. Okay.
Wow.
What is tonight, guys? This is fucking absurd. 5 natural 20s, 2 natural 1s.
Wild.
We need to buy a lotto ticket or something tonight. I don't fucking know, but this is
I know.
Yeah, right?
this is
Yeah,
insane.
this is something else. So, you do, with your survival roll, you easily make it to the road. One thing that you do see in the, not far, is you see a large winged creature circling, and with your survival roll, you can tell that that is a harpy. So you know there's probably a harpy nest nearby.
Okay. And what would I know about them just in their temperament?
They're generally rather unfriendly.
Oh.
Is the kindest way to say it. Yeah, I'm gonna load a different map because this has been taken a while to load.
Are
The
these
ambiance is
things
too strong.
powerful?
So
At
a
Island, I
harpy.
guess.
We get to see a map made by yours truly with Incarnate.
Ooh.
Nice. Oh, that is a good app. Or
Yeah.
Wait, since I need to put my token in so I can see. So where should
Oh,
I put it? In which
let me-
quadrant?
Let me configure it so that it has universal lighting.
Come here.
I thought I did that already. I'm a professional.
Professionals here, everybody.
I need to. Do I remember in the last fight? Do I remember who healed me from
Not-
0?
Not from, well, you actually would vaguely remember a story of, something, maybe story of the other world, and it is maybe a crow flew you back, and you would, with those stories, think of assume it to be, I believe it was Cirla, right?
I
Yep.
mean, I'm not an investigator, but if I got healed by stories, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure I can figure that out.
I mean, you've been bardically inspired before from Cirla, so yeah, it'd probably be, not the same but similar feeling,
Mm-hmm.
and probably a lot more potent too, considering,
Oh yeah,
almost died.
definitely. It felt quite different, and like lots of firsts for my character. So just
Yeah.
seeing this like harpy on the horizon, and perhaps like knowing that we might be walking into something else's territory, perhaps another fight where we have to defend ourselves. I think I'm just going to walk over to Cirla and I'm sorry I've been a little quiet since we left the cave, but I really appreciate what you did. I cannot overstate how much I need to stay alive until a certain point, but I appreciate it very much.
Well, it's think nothing of it, Vidic. It's fine.
Well, I refuse that. I'll think much of it. Thank you very much. It's very appreciated, and your powers are something else. Honestly, I know that everyone helped, but I remember, waking up with your stories. So,
Can you roll me general insight?
I sure can. That would be a 19.
Bitchin'.
So tell me everything.
So it started when she was born.
Yes.
all
So
started when she
when
was
you were
born.
born, yes.
So at first she looks a little bit kind of nervous. Her body language is more like kind of drawn in. But as you describe it more and seem more and more genuine about it, she looks genuinely like soulfully fulfilled. To the point where she looks like she's about to cry.
If I see that Sarah is about to cry, I'm going to do like kind of a little walk back on things and just be like, sorry, I didn't mean to for it to get there. I just really appreciate it. I really need. I'm not going to put myself in this situation willingly.
No, you're fine. It's just, I don't often hear that
your powers are
a lot.
useful and appreciated.
Uh,
How could you not have heard that?
I mean, Swish. They say it all the time. I mean, it's just.
But it doesn't count because They're your sibling.
No. And he looks over to Swish, probably like having a conversation with the rest of the group. Just like, I mean, they're my sibling. They're supposed to.
Yep.
Just, I mean, even my brother. I mean, it's just everyone else doesn't.
Look, I'll double down on this. I don't have to say it, but I've seen you squeeze out lights from the stars and literally send them streaking through the darkness at our enemies, making them, sleepy. In many ways. So, and the fact that you can, do that and bring me back and protect everyone. I mean, I don't know what gods gave you this gift, but that's a God's given gift.
It's my ancestor, but thank you.
And I'll kind of just like hearty slap you on the back and, well, thank your ancestors for me.
Okay. I'll try. Sure.
Yeah, we both understand that it's not feasible. And I'll just cut that off right there and continue following Ayla, which I assume is leading us towards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So as you pass by these harpies, can I get a nature check from everyone?
Yeah.
All right.
How many 20s?
Let's
3
see.
not 20s, 2 not 1s. Let's go, everybody.
7 for me.
There's a nat 1.
Are you
Okay.
serious with
Swish?
Okay, we got another that one.
Green's rolls about creatures and shit are always so low, and it's so annoying because that's his thing.
Yeah, that's
His
his
entire
thing.
And
You're
I'm
just
not even like, even if
unfocused.
I argued for advantage, it's always low. Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
You're looking at your vials of blood. You're distracted. It's
Hi, Vader.
Hi, Vader.
Lord
A
Vader,
rare Vader appearance.
donkey boy.
Yes. The
I heard
vet
there was
said
blood.
It's a little much. He is 17 pounds.
He's a lot of cat.
I am.
Yeah. But Swish, you are the only one who's familiar with harpies, partially because they are more common at sea, especially on like craggy islands. It's a little strange to see them this far inland. But they sing and generally will draw sailors in to their deaths and then pick apart the bodies where the ships crash in the rocks.
Hot.
Where did you say they were?
You saw one flying about a little bit to the south of you. It's not directly in your path. You can easily avoid it, knowing where it is.
So yeah, I'm gonna turn around to the rest of the group and are you all familiar with harpies?
With what?
And seeing all the blank stares, and be like, I'm going to take that as a no.
Is that the winged woman that we've been?
Yes, that.
I thought that was an angel.
Far worse.
A devil?
If they come anywhere close, plug your ears immediately. Do not listen to their song. Under any circumstance. It's a trap.
I'm just going to take some moss around and just like fill, like I have these floppy goat ears and I'm just going to like fill them with moss.
Phoenix got the right idea. Anyone else?
What?
Correct.
All right.
As long as we avoid it, it's
Take my chances.
It's okay, but just keep an eye on it.
Okay. You're really
Okay.
smart.
Experienced. I'm not so sure about the smart, but thank you.
Well, you guys easily make it to the road with moss in your ears. At which point, it's easy enough to make your way to Darius. It's a couple hours, maybe 4 hours, maybe a little more. So anything you guys want to do along the road?
I would like to ask, what does Darius look like as we approach? Like, how big a city is it? Is it fortified? Like, what do we see as we approach?
Yeah, so, well, if you ask along the way, Isla, you could tell everybody what it looks like. And Fiddick, you've probably been there too. It's several and as you get closer, you can see the trees get larger and larger. Several very large trees, think the size of redwoods, if you're familiar with like sequoias, that sometimes they're like carved into a lot of times it's carved into the base. There'll be like a area in the hollows circling around, built into the trees. Most of it is, there are pathways between trees. Sometimes you have to go on the ground. In terms of social structure, the higher up, the better, as is often the case. But there are some things like stables that obviously have to be on the ground. And for outsiders, it can be a little difficult to navigate. A lot of the trees are named, and so you'll be told to go to the 3rd level on Esper tree, something like that.
So
Awesome.
So I'm picturing like Ewoks in Norse Forest. Is that an accurate like?
Ewoks, or like if you're familiar with like, I don't know if anybody plays Elder Scrolls, like the Bosmer.
Yes. Okay.
But levels of technology, we're not talking Ewoks, right?
Yeah.
We're talking actual homes
Yeah.
and not tribal people. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Just thinking more of like Avatar: The Last Airbender, like where the Jet and those kids are from the forest that have like little pull-ups to get into their tree platforms and all that,
Okay,
like
yeah.
with like wood, like bridges in between them. I think that's what I'm picturing. That's what I'm familiar with.
Ooh.
It was a little intimidating.
Was it?
That
Well,
sounds amazing.
This is very cool.
It looks more intimidating than it actually is. Just, I mean, it's a city like every other, just a little more vertical.
And never heard of a city like this. I mean, I've heard of it, but I can't wait to see it. To actually be in it.
Well, it's been a while since I've seen anyone be excited to go to Darius.
Why? It sounds amazing.
Well, yeah, of course it is. It's just the 20th time that you go just for groceries, it's and supplies and essentials. It's
Sounds like you
loses
might be a
its
little
luster.
dated.
Well,
I've lived nearby. This was the big city that I went to when I said I'm going to go to the big city.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll enjoy all of your starry-eyed glances at it. But just,
And skin.
yes, but not in this specific circumstance. Anyway, just enjoy, all right? And,
I will.
I believe Isla and I can be your guides for anything here.
Sure.
Alright, so if there's no conversation along the road, you arrive in Darius around nightfall when it is starting to get colder. And this is not a walled city, but there are guards that kind of patrol the general area, and you would know there are guards at the base of each tree. When you arrive at one of the first trees, you will have a guard say, "Hello, what brings you to Darius?"
I'm just going to glance around at everyone.
Yeah, right now Reen is trying to be like skulking and not be seen in the back.
Okay, real stealth.
If I see some hesitation,
Being
I'm
sus.
just going. Yeah, exactly. If some people are being sus, I'm just going to like open arm hello, kind of to show that I'm unarmed. And yeah, we're just here. We have business with the outpost. We're here to see Aramis, a ranger here, and perhaps do some trading, get a bed for the night. We're just travelers.
I see. And, you would want to go to the Heartstring Conclave. Are you... They may be closed at this point, but...
Yeah, I figured we got here pretty late. There were harpies on the road.
Harpies?
Yeah.
Well,
Mhm.
the Conclave would be the people to tell of that.
Right. Well, just warn, other travelers if someone's leaving, perhaps. Just to be
Yes.
aware. Moss seems to work.
I had wondered. I mean, at this point, you probably removed it, but there's probably still, like, remnants of moss.
Oh, yeah. like just little strands.
Mm-mm. Don't you just
All
hate
right.
that feeling when you can't get all the moss out?
It's the worst. It's the worst. But I'll make some moss tips, and it'll be good. We'll be able to get everything out.
Reen's gonna sneak in like while they're talking.
Okay, go for it. You sneak past, and the guard will say, if I could get the names of all visitors.
Right. Well, I'm Fiddick, from the Asterfens, up north. I've been here a few times already.
All right.
I'm Swish of the Temple of Lear.
I see. Follower of Lear, welcome.
Sarah Mythweaver, it's nice to meet you. And she'll extend her hand.
Nice to meet you as well, Cyrilla Mythweaver. You're the tattoo people, aren't you?
And she'll yes, and she'll pull the little cowl from her shoulder, show the symbol for oak on her shoulder.
I see.
Why did you want a tattoo, or were you curious, or?
Well, I'm currently on shift, but I do think they look cool.
They do.
Swish gonna lean over. You're getting popular.
I know. And she's genuinely excited. It's like, maybe when you're not on shift, I can try my hand. I'm not the best quite yet, but I'm learning, and I totally understand if you didn't want one from me, but
Where do you
I
plan on staying?
I mean, we were just going to try and find an inn around here for the night, and find that ranger that's Fiddick was talking about, and deal with the problem around here, which you haven't heard anything about that. Oh, we can talk about that later. I mean, she's just like genuinely like she's de-energized buddy right now. She's just very even if it's a long day, she kind of got that kick of caffeine in her.
If you're
Swish
looking
will just
for...
Swish will just like put their hand on Sarah's shoulder, like, yes.
Oh, sorry.
If you're looking for an inn nearby to the Conclave, the Golden Hind is a good place.
Golden Hind.
The Golden Hind used to be closed for salmonella. It's open again?
Under new leadership.
Oh, okay. Fair.
Looking back at Fiddick, perhaps you should pick the inn, Fiddick.
Yeah, I'll take care of it. I'll take care of the reservation.
Well,
Was there anything else we can assist you with, officer?
No, nothing else.
well, when are you going to be off shift?
Oh, around midnight.
Can't read the sun.
No one
Well,
can. We're under the shade of a tree, and it's evening.
Well,
and it's
dark.
evening. Yeah, like us kids.
Yeah, it looks at skin. It's always midnight.
There's no
Yeah.
sun here. Well, maybe before we go out, you can stop by the inn, and I can do a quick 10-15 minute thing.
Certainly, if I'd be. That's exciting.
Why don't Ron Shoulders go up and just give him a big hug and just
Oh.
the energy returns. Great, it's wonderful. Just think of wood that you like a lot, like oak or elder or just there's so much meaning to different types of trees and plants. Just yay! She'll just kind of
Right. Awkward pat on the back. Well, thank you.
thank you.
I might see you this midnight. Now, hurry along.
Yeah,
Unless I-
and the last person that didn't, and I just look around for Rinjig, see him nowhere, and I'm just be like, well, there was supposed to be Rain Check, who's not, who always cancels at the last second, says,
I know how that is.
but he's
That's
not
why we
here.
nicknamed him Ranger.
Yeah, that's the whole reason. Anyway, we'll go up. So
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Just love. Yep, that's the whole reason.
That was Dave now. Yes. Let's go, Rain Check. How you doing, man?
Also, from now on, I will be referring to Rinjig as Rain Check. Just
I'm glad we're on the same page.
Rain check.
Rain
Your name
Check.
has changed now.
Speaking of rain check, have you been staying in the area or are you off? Like, have you just dispersed?
Oh, yeah, kind of probably like moved into the city just a little bit, to where
Okay.
I'd be able to see them come through. But
Okay, you're still within sight of them, though.
I would think so, yes.
Okay. So
I mean,
you
within
are-
sight is subjective, considering
Yeah.
what 21 stealth.
Yes. Well, he can see you. You can't see him.
Yes.
So maybe you kind of find a place to crouch down near some stables, where people have tied up, horses and some oxen, and at this outskirts, it's a little more where kind of merchants have come and set down their goods. So a lot of the lower level is, carts and such like.
I'll have to inform Sarah not to come over here. It smells like shit.
It smells so good. I always love coming through the markets. I'll have to come back here a little bit later and get some more pipe weed for me. But
You
first,
smoke?
didn't you see me quite a few times?
I'm
mean,
very unobservant.
He got Reen into it.
Yeah, I make other people smoke. Also, that's a huge red flag, and no one should
Oh.
ever do that.
So that's why you smell like my grandma.
I try not to. I mean, I used to grow my own aromatics, so I didn't smell like my old goat of a grandpa. But I thought it smelled better, but apparently I still smell like someone's grandparent. So,
Well, I like the way
thank
you
for
think
the
grandma
constructive.
smells. It's a very good smell. You smell like home.
Well, okay. Well, that's kind of what I was aiming for. Anyway, I'm gonna go and take care of the reservation. Get some beds for everyone. And maybe if I have time, come back here to the markets, or maybe tomorrow morning. We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Feel free to meet me at the Golden Hind when you're ready, or come with me right now.
Well, you might as well come along. It's a little bit late as it is.
Oh, yeah, I'll be coming along.
Okay.
Reen will
Yep.
pop it next to you guys when you.
Oh, rain check. There you are.
Who?
Rinjin. Yes.
Oh!
Is there
Uh,
a reason why you avoided that guard? Did you come here before, or?
Oh no, I've never been here.
We just look and there's wanted posters.
I am going to keep like just an eye out for wanted posters, just to see if any of my
Insight
new friends are like wanted criminals.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Simply
roll
easier way.
Roll perception.
Perception.
But-
All right. It's a solid 9. So yeah.
Just to safe.
Okay. Yeah, you don't see any wanted posters of your friends.
Good. All right.
You don't see any wanted posters at all. But
No one's wanted. That's wonderful.
That's also sad.
yeah, there's
Everyone should be
no
wanted.
criminals.
Let's go on a crime spree. Apparently, they don't care. They don't prosecute.
Well,
That's 'cause they're
so
all
a little bit about the justice system is it's more based on, so if you offend against the community, you kind of will generally be assigned to some kind of task. So, you know, if you steal from a farmer, you might have to work his farm for a certain amount of years or months or days or whatever.
Yes. Putting the offender with the victim for a long period of time is always a solid judicial system.
Well, actually, but
I mean, maybe I'm wrong. It just
But-
sounds dicey.
Or if that, you know, or maybe work on a different farm in the community, do some
Fair.
service to the community, or banishment.
my
Banishment.
competitor
is-
gets free labor.
Thank you for stealing my chicken and making other farmers more rich while I fall and stumble.
It works a little better with small, you know, it's based on small communities. In the cities, there is a bit more of like a punitive justice system, but jail is generally temporary. It's pretty short term. But banishment is pretty much the worst thing that can happen because all land belongs to a tribe or clan. So you cannot live somewhere without the permission of the tribe or clan. And if you're known to be banished from Darius, Forlect isn't going to let you live there.
Got it. I do have a quick question then. And if you don't know the answer, that's fine. I don't want to put you on the spot. Where my
do.
character lived, which was slightly up north, theoretically, I would have been within that
Yeah.
judicial system. Am I part of a tribe that I should be aware of?
So you probably not necessarily, if it's kind of like unsettled area, you just kind of have to get permission probably from Darius. Just say like, I want to live here.
Yeah.
And they, you know, are like, are you weird? Are you sketchy? Like,
Were we owned by the Druid Circle, by Ayla's Druid Circle?
no, you are
is
not
what I'm
owned
asking.
by Isla's
Okay.
circle.
Okay.
Or there's like a different circle that, they'll be like, are you gonna respect nature? Are you gonna burn down the forest? If not,
We're just going to have a lot of gender reveal parties. And we'll see what happens to the forest.
So it would more kind of, at first you would live sort of more on a probationary basis and not really like own land. And then if you kind of seem okay, then, that's how it goes if you're from the Feywild. If you're like a human, then it doesn't go so smoothly.
Got it. All right, thank you. Sorry. Just wanted
a
to
human
understand.
making it this far north in Elven territory would be an impressive feat in and of itself.
Yeah.
So I understand that everyone here, none of the merchant, no one that we're walking past is like everyone has some Fey blood or Elven blood.
Just about. There you would see maybe the dominant race here is Wood Elf. There's some Fey, and probably you don't get a lot of outside trade. This is pretty much exclusively like people from the area trading within. But there's also a small plane touched population, which would include Tieflings, Genasi, and Kalashtar. So you might see an Earth Genasi, and a couple Tieflings. You actually see a Tiefling walking hand in hand with a Wood Elf who has a half Tiefling, half Wood Elf on their shoulders. So, except the Tiefling is,
just one horn and one pointy ear.
One ear, yep. Because horns and ears are mutually exclusive.
Exactly.
Surprise, you don't have ears. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna head to the inn and try to secure some board for everyone.
Okay. So, a room is 8 silver pieces, 10 silver pieces for a room with 2 beds. But 8 silver pieces for a regular room.
Got it. Right. Well, new management, new prices. It seems. Okay.
Yeah, it used to be 5 silver pieces.
In my time, it used to.
Well,
in these
you can
days.
also, there's also places that are more hostel style where you can just sleep in a big room with a bunch of people. There's also a room with like 4 beds that you guys could rent for like 2 gold pieces.
I mean, I would probably just aim for like the communal room as long as I have, a bed. I don't mind. But I figured that for everyone else is going to be like for the siblings, it's going to be 1 room with 2 beds. And Rinjig and Isla, I really don't know. Isla might not even want a room. I'm just going to turn around since everyone apparently came with me. I'm just going to.
Well, the communal room would be like you'd have to go to a different place, but that's like another option if you wanted to save coin. But the Golden Hind is a little nicer.
I mean, I haven't stayed anywhere nice in some time. I'll pay for being in Zerlo's room.
Thank you, Swish.
That's good. I was personally very much looking to a nice bed. I really don't care where it is, as long as it's a nice bed.
I mean, I would hate to spend extra money on. We've been sleeping next to each other for a while now.
Variety is the spice of life.
You want your privacy, I understand, okay?
Oh, well, not really that. I mean, I was willing to sleep with a bunch of strangers in a communal room, so I'm really just looking for a fluffy feather bed.
Phrasing.
Can I sit on the floor in your room?
Sure.
I've got my bedroll. It should be fine.
If you want. Yeah, sure. You can share my room. Isla?
Yeah, if there's more room on that floor, I'd love to crash.
Well, sure. All right. So, one room for the siblings and one room for us.
That's 8 silver pieces for you guys, but 2 of you are gonna, if you want food, because 1 room, 1 meal, so the other 2 of you will have to pay 5 copper pieces for your meals.
Oh,
Well, Reen will just give the innkeep a gold, and that'll be a little extra on
Okay.
top.
you're paying for our room and not getting the bed?
Yeah. Well, it doesn't. I don't need the money for anything.
I mean, everyone says that until they need the money for something.
Well, I've found ways to earn money.
I mean, I usually just survive off my berries. You're welcome to have some as well.
I kind of want to see what the local meal is here. I've never really been anywhere else before. I really like your berries, though. Please don't take offense. They're really nice. I just want to see others.
I will pay for everybody's food at the very least.
Okay. So your total bill is going to be 1 gold and 9 silver. So
Yeah,
you
I'm
guys can pay that.
separating that in a weird way.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. So I guess I'll pay the 8 silver for our room.
Your room is the 1 gold because it's 2 beds, presumably.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, 1 gold, easy.
And I paid for food for 5 people, so 25
Oh.
copper.
So for 3 of you, this is the so if you get a bed, your meal is included.
Oh,
But since you have total gotten 3 beds, 2 people have to pay for their meals. So
Okay,
that's
okay.
10 copper or 1 silver.
I'll pay 1 silver, I guess.
Hotel
Okay, and
finance
Dean is-
math.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, the most
Yeah,
expensive
sorry.
of D&D.
This is
I mean, it's important because
The
we're so
backbone
poor still.
and
yeah.
then
Yeah.
you're getting the other 8 silver.
Well, I'll give them a gold so that
Okay.
there's some tip on it.
Well, in
Okay.
that case, we can get 2 beds.
No. Wait.
Dean really wants to leave a
want.
tip.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Just make the shopping
everybody
episode.
manage your... Oh, by the way, I am a mean DM who makes you track encumbrance and ammunition.
Rations.
Boo.
Rations. Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna need reminding on that on our days, but
I mean, you have
That
somebody
is
with
cool.
good
I like
berries,
that.
so...
I mean,
Because
yeah.
I do want survival to be somewhat of a concern. It is one of the
Yeah.
3 pillars, even though Wizards of the Coast neglected it.
Well, and as Fiddick said, variety is good
Yep.
sometimes.
All right, so we get our things paid for, and
Yeah.
how's the food here?
The food is, well, you guys get wolf steak. Not sure how Isla feels about that. With, there is also, some bread. The bread's okay. The wolf steak is good. It's probably freshly caught. And, then also some berries, kind of on the side as a little side dish. And, what else? Carrots.
Okay. Yummy.
Steamed or raw?
Roasted.
Hmm.
These are the important questions.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing to drink.
You guys all get 2 ales with your meal.
Ooh.
Hmm.
And the ambiance is nice. There's a few people that look kind of like hunters, or not, maybe traders, but this seems like kind of a watering hole for more of the outdoorsy crew, though it is a little nicer than, like people that have been out and want a nice night. And there is a bard strumming away. The music is above average, but not amazing.
Reno, enjoy it.
And we, seeing the bard do their thing, can she just do a little bit of a bardic inspiration to assist in them doing their strumming thing? She'll just kind of discreetly just draw one of her primordial symbols, kind of push it towards them as the memory of probably a free songbird, kind of just bouncing up and down like birds do, and just like a parrot, just either whistling or just imitating a song, like the ruby at the sea is the best lay ever.
And I think that when Fiddick is sufficiently giddy with alcohol, he's going to take out his pan flutes and probably join in.
Okay.
Unasked
Performance,
for.
Fiddick.
Can I do, instead of performance, can I roll tool proficiencies? Because I am proficient in pan's flute, but I'm not a performer.
Okay, yeah, it would be proficiency, but with charisma.
Proficiency charisma, right? Well, it will be a solid 10. I am just okay.
Okay. The bard kind of doesn't super appreciate the accompaniment, but
All right.
it's not bad.
I'm sorry. I just thought you guys were doing such great work.
We were.
I'll work a bit more on my thing.
Yes. I think that kind of playing is a little more suited for the ample jugs.
Oh. Well, that's... All right. I guess I deserve that. Have a good night. I'll kind of throw like a silver and just be like give them a tip as they insult my playing.
Yeah.
I thought it was nice.
Oh, it was okay. I might have been eager there. I mean, it's their set, it's their show. They're doing their thing.
All right. And you guys will have, a few hours to rest. Anybody doing anything?
Can I pull? I guess when we get winding down towards the evening, we go back to our rooms. Can I have a little conversation with the swish?
Sure.
Swish.
Yes.
What do you think of the other three?
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting as much company as we seem to have gathered. But Fiddick and Isla are very nice people, I think. Rin is... I'm not sure. I'm still getting I'm still... What do you think of Rin? Just...
I think he's really cool, and he's really nice.
I feel like you think that about everybody, though.
Well, I mean, not... I mean, they were jerks back in Sibva, but...
That there were.
But... No, not... I mean, they're all cool, and I really like them, but...
I don't say that to say anything bad about Rin. He's just I don't know. He's just different. But
We're different.
Ain't that the truth, sister?
Yes. I just
I don't know.
I hear stories about adventuring groups starting off and being this whole big, uh, strong people that save the world around them and stuff. And I mean, I don't. I'm just.
Well,
I
lofty goals.
during
but,
that being around, I figured out something. Can I show you?
Of course.
Okay. She is going to just take out a dagger, just sharp knife, and do a little pinprick, and then gesture for Swish's hand,
Okay.
and just boop. Like a point of damage, if anything.
Oh,
Sorry. And she'll, in one fell swoop, she'll kind of separate what looks to be like two very mellow, gentle white energies, and then push them into the both of us, and she'll cast Cure Wounds with Twin Spell Meta Magic.
Mhm.
well, that was
There.
cool.
Yeah, I mean, Mom can do that, and I just after Fiddick, well, I just figured it out, and I got it. It felt right, and
Well,
it's
I mean, the prick's gone, so that was. I'm impressed.
thank you.
I can.
I just
How did you do two at once?
well,
I
it's,
normally have to do like quite a prayer for that. Like I can do it, but it takes a little bit.
it's a part of reaching into magic. It's the whole thing, but I basically just can. I guess in that moment of life or death, I saw that breakthrough, and I was able to just mold magic like I do my. It's hard to explain. I was just able to. It felt a lot more flexible than it usually does, and I know Mom can do that, but I never really got it until now, I guess. But
I think,
but this. Sorry.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say. I think this is the start of. I don't know. Could be something good. Something. I mean, better than anything I've done with my life yet. So.
I mean,
this is good.
okay. Well, I hope they think so too, because I mean, it's only been the one thing, and now we're looking to do another thing, and we're helping people, and
It feels good.
yeah. And I got another customer.
Yes.
I just hope I do better on this one.
Well, I mean, if you'd like to practice, I do have a couple empty spaces on my left arm here.
Okay. What do you want? Do you want
Well,
something for love, or something for family, or learning,
I
or
already have love and family. I was actually looking for something with perhaps water or I don't know, something with the ocean. Maybe thunder or lightning.
thunder, lightning, so that'd be storms. Storms are passionate. How about honeysuckle?
Explain.
Well, honeysuckles are, I mean, as a whole, they're linked to strength of will, self-discovery, love, passion is the kind of
Well, that's
storminess of that I was thinking of when it came to lightning.
That-
But it's also linked to more, I guess, baser desires like sexual and love-based things as well.
well, I'm not sure about the last part currently, but the rest of it sounds. Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, it's all the meaning of how it's strung together and what you think of it. So it's you can
Yeah,
embody
that's-
some aspects but not the others. I mean sure. Cool. Okay. Gimme. Give arm now.
All right, so that's a roll with your tattooing kit.
Okay, and are we using Dex or Charisma for that? I forget which.
I think we said charisma.
Okay, so it's the same as the Charisma Arcana roll. Okay, now listen here. Don't roll a natural 1. Hey, best one so far
Hey, there we go.
for 24.
Nice. So that is a very good honeysuckle.
You're a honeysuckle. So which one does this look like again? So Forfeda, the Ulian. Forfeda. Let's see. That is so. It looks like a symbol that starts going out right, and then it goes up a little bit, back in. So it's like almost like a little. Actually, kind of looks a little bit like a wave if you kind of rotate your head a little bit. Yeah. So it's I guess pretty apt for that too. So it's a nice little piece among all the other ones that Swish has, probably mostly from our mom.
I would imagine, yes.
Yeah. So she'll, disinfect the arm with whatever like clean alcohol she has on hand, wipe it clean, start, tapping it out. Swish is familiar with the process, the pain involved with it. It's over quickly enough. She'll, she keeps wiping it clean, and she does a little final check on it. Oh, okay. What do you think?
Zulip, I think you might be better than Mom.
No. I don't.
I mean, she has. I've got a couple pretty good ones, but like these are better than some of her less good ones. So, just say.
Stop playing. And she'll kind of push them a little bit, just like doesn't really know how to take the compliment. Thank you. And she'll give him a hug.
It will be returned.
But I guess we should. I'm gonna go to bed. Good night, Swish.
Good night. Sleep well.
Anybody else have before bed convos, anything like that?
I think I had something very quick, but yes, go ahead, Ayla.
Yeah, okay, sure. Isla just wants to check in with Fiddick. So as we're laying out our bedrolls and getting ready for to relax for the night, she'll just kind of look over at Fiddick and be like, "Hey, how are you feeling? You all right?
Doing fine. I say very dismissively, like, no insight check. Obviously, I just don't want you to worry. And I'm probably not even thinking about it. Like, I'm fluffing up the bed. I'm making room on like the bedside table for Rinjig's. I don't know, alchemical equipment. I don't know what he needs, but probably a surface somewhere. Like, I'm keeping myself busy. Why do I look like I'm not doing right?
I mean, you've looked better.
I'll grant you that. No, today was a little hard. Not to lie.
Is there anything else I can do to help?
You've done plenty. Honestly, it would have been way worse if you weren't there. Ooh, actually, that reminds me. Kind of had some time to fix it, and I'll just reach into my backpack and kind of bring out a little wonky whittled wolf that I probably managed to fix the neck of that was going to snap. Like I added some sap or something, like just to make its neck a little bit bigger so that it doesn't break off too easily. And it's not my best work. I've been trying to work at it. Anyway, my daughter used to love these things, so I thought you could. Anyway, I'll just place it there, and I'll just like very gruffly, like I feel like I'm getting emotional, so I'm just going to kind of like put it on your pillow or something. And if I remember correctly, it's a result of 8.
Oh.
Like, so it's a very Nintendo 64 wolf, very polygonal and a little wonky with the proportions, but it's definitely still a wolf.
Okay, she gently just kind of cups it in her hands and looks at it. She's like, oh, you have quite the talent. That's a cool one.
Oh, you don't have to be kind. I mean, if I do a better one, I'll replace it eventually. I just thought, like, this one can't get any better, so I thought, like, either I can throw it away or give it to you. Anyway, I thought you'd enjoy it.
It's very thoughtful of you. I love it.
Well, thanks. Thanks. And sorry, Ridgig, I haven't gotten anything yet. I mean, these things take time, and we've been busy, and I honestly haven't got an inspiration for you yet. But,
So what you're saying is you need a rain check.
well, I mean, he needs. Yes, I need more time. But yeah, don't feel bad. I'll try to get to everyone eventually.
You're muted, Kong.
But you're muted.
Reen's by the window, smoking his pipe. I wouldn't worry about it, although I would be excited to see. I think your work is marvelous.
I think Fiddick's eyes will kind of widen as he sees you put the pipe in your mouth, and is just, you disinfected that, right? With like alcohol and
yes.
fire.
I used magic, so I think here I'll just hit it another time with it. I think it should be okay.
Well, I mean, it's up to you. If you want, you can give it to me. I actually have a full set, for cleaning the pots and pans that I use. I can give it a quick do-over. I don't know how much magic is supposed to take out of it, really. But
Yeah, I don't know. It should be clean at least, and
Doesn't taste like ogre spit or something.
it tastes like tobacco or whatever this is.
Fair, fair. I mean, you have a strong stomach, obviously.
I
But
well, maybe I'll try to procure a new one.
I mean, what you should be looking into is the herbs that you're putting in there. I mean, this is definitely not halfling weed that you're using, and you absolutely should. I mean, it's life changing. That's what I was going to go to the market to get, but I guess I'll wait in the morning.
Well, yeah, I'll go with you.
Sure, sure. Tomorrow morning. I wake up early though, so be ready.
Oh yes, I prefer to be up with the sun.
Right, same. All right. Well, and I'll kind of just like settle in bed, and I think that like 15 or 20 minutes after everyone is settled in bed, like I think Fiddick will just sit up in his bed and be just like, I can't enjoy this. Like you're both sleeping on the floor and I'm on the only bed and I'm feeling guilty about it. And I don't feel great. Are you 100? I need enthusiastic yeses from both of you. That like you love the floor way more, because otherwise I'm fully willing to give up my bed like right now.
No, it is truly fine. We have a roof and there's a window here. This is way better than normal, which I don't mind either.
Isla just sitting perfectly straight, meditating.
Oh,
on
yeah,
top
you
of
don't
her
even-
bedroll. She just cracks one eye open and is like, "I'll be all right for the night. Get some rest."
Right. This is a little weirder than I thought it would be. But he kind of like just goes back down and tries to sleep through
Good
the
night.
guilt.
She's sitting rigidly.
That doesn't look comfortable.
All right. Meanwhile, downstairs, a town guard just sits there, looking around.
Oh no!
In the morning.
Am I getting my tattoo now? Is this how it happens? Is it
Oh.
a ranged thing?
Oh,
I said in the morning, not on midnight.
Oh, fine. Fine,
How
fine.
dare you make me try to feel guilty?
Fine, fine. So you guys all get a long rest. Congratulations.
Yay!
And in the morning, you do see a town guard kind of sitting there eating some cheese and bread.
fantastic.
And before we get to that, we will take a 20-minute break and reconvene on the hour.
Alrighty.
Perfect.
No, you do not.
Ah, damn it. Okay, I need
I got that on my recording.
Oh, we're back.
No boggles.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know if it caught that, but we are back.
We are back. Welcome back to Fadehome, and we have just established that no, Isla cannot wild shape into a boggle.
Boggle.
You need to be much sadder to
Much
transform into a boggle. Yeah.
Oh,
But you awaken or untrance, depending on your situation, in the Golden Hind Inn, where you can come down for a simple breakfast of bread and cheese and like milk, where there is a familiar town guard waiting in short sleeves and just kind of tapping his foot.
Oh,
awesome.
hi.
Hi,
Morning.
Cyrilla. Morning.
I think you're here for ink.
Yes, yes,
Mm.
please.
Cool. You just want to sit up here at a table?
Right, yes. He'll kind of sit there and like flex. Do I have to do this the whole time?
She'll just kind of slap your arm playfully, like, yeah, relax it.
Okay.
I bet her mom comes out when she says that. Swish, would you mind feeding me while I do this, so we can get breakfast and while I, be efficient with this? Thank you.
Sure.
Is that clean?
Always is.
Okay.
See, watch, and she'll just do a prestidigitation as the cleansing magic. It's like a little bit of Mr. Clean is and I do it once more on your arm. Now, what did you think of plants that you enjoyed, or trees, or
Something strong, like, a bull. Or
that's a very famous tree. She's smiling.
actually a boar. That's the symbol of Kahal. Ferocity and power.
Okay. Well, then you probably just like the. So for a lot of starters, the oak tree is of course the most sacred to druids, but it represents strength and resilience,
Yep,
self-confidence, boldness, dominance, that kind of thing.
Totally. Yep.
Okay. Well, wish me luck. Oh, this is going to hurt a lot, by the way.
I can take it.
I won't judge you if you cry.
I'm not gonna cry. I don't cry. I don't cry.
No. She'll just set up, kind of do a little bit of ink first.
I mean,
It's just a paintbrush first. Just plug it on.
it was that was cold.
Okay. All right. Here's needle. It's like a little stick with like a couple point ends on it. She's a little like tapping device that she kind of hammers in with.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to start. Swish cheese, please. Oh, thank you. Feel okay?
Are you chiseling that guard?
Actually, would you like some cheese? You have something to chew on while you're getting tattooed?
I think I might puke.
Well, if you puke, hold still, please.
Okay, maybe not cheese then.
Okay. Yeah, this is good. This is worth it. Strength and dominance. Strength and dominance.
He says, a single tear running down his cheek. Strength and dominance.
And so she's going to do this tattoo. We'll roll the tattoo kit, and hopefully it's a not
a natural one.
Mhm.
Can I help since I'm feeding?
No. Only if you are proficient in tattoo kit.
Food assistance.
No, I didn't really pay attention in my younger years.
Or maybe if someone's proficient in painter supplies or something, they can,
No,
Okay,
it's
then.
just tattoo.
All right, here we go.
I mean, if I have medicine, can I help?
Nope. Only if you're proficient in tattoo kit.
All right.
Well,
Which
Doesn't
Cirla
matter.
is.
23.
Nice. Oh, and when you can, just so it doesn't show up as Arcana, can you add a
Custom.
custom skill? Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
But with a 23, that is one strong and dominant tattoo. So he's gonna kind of go around to the other patrons, be like,
Supposed.
Yeah. Be like, look at this. She
Hey,
stabbed me
Grandma.
1,000 times. Death by
1,000's actually about right. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey.
You want gold or actually and he's gonna hand you some like a little bouquet of wildflowers.
Oh, thank you. That's very sweet. And she'll take it, sniff it, get reminded of a Boggle, and she'll give him a hug.
Oh, how do I interpret this?
For what?
Actually, it has been great. Do you want to get dinner tonight? I can take you out somewhere real nice. Well, kind of nice. Medium nice.
Well, I mean, nice is nice. But I think I'll be out of town. I'm not sure what's going on. There's been some trouble to the north and east of here, and my friends and I are going to all. I imagine like as she's talking about this, like Swish is just like is zeroing in on this guy, like you motherfucker, you better be putting the moves on my little sister.
Standing back.
That's cool. That's cool. I'm just gonna go now. And never see you
Oh.
again. Bye.
Oh.
He walks away, just muttering strength and dominance.
That's how he wants to interpret it? Okay.
I think
Well-
as he leaves, Fiddick will come from probably like the communal bath room. Like just he took a bath, like washed off the dirt of the road and kind of sit where the guard was sitting. It was like, oh, did they bring out breakfast yet? Or good.
Oh yeah.
He's still holding
Would you like
the
some
bouquet
cheese?
of wildflowers.
Oh, I've probably already started munching on like one of the flowers if it's there on the table and indistinguishable. I mean, it's edible.
Maybe.
These are sweet peas. I mean, it's fine. It's edible.
Well, the guard gave those to me. He was very nice.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to eat that gift then.
No, you're fine.
Well, it's only one. It's only one. Sorry.
Oh, I mean, you can, and she'll hand Fiddick another wildflower. I don't mind.
I mean, they are good, and I'm just going to like cut off all the buds and kind of spread them upon like I don't know the plates and whatever. It just adds a little bit of sweetness to the thing. So if you each want to have one, and I'll just like place one in every plate.
Sure.
I just think,
Why not?
yeah. Sayla's just gonna save one flower for herself and like press them in a book later or something. Yeah, it's a good memory. Thanks, Fiddick.
No problem. Now I thought I'd go check out the market early this morning. Then right after, we can all go to see the Rangers, see how much they're willing to pay for that mean lock, and perhaps check whether their strange happenstances have been going on around these parts.
Well, might I suggest we do that first and then go to the market?
Oh, yeah,
'Cause,
okay.
You know,
We're in
only
no rush.
first and then market. I don't know, logical
I mean,
sequence
Well,
of events to me.
while they go off and check the market, we can at least try to do some. I know we had a story to look into. Swish.
Yes, we did. Well, you also had a diamond to get, I believe.
I mean, that's going to be with the Rangers and where we turn the mean lock, right?
Oh, yes.
So
Was
yeah,
that? I
I think that's where that was.
don't know. But yes, that's a very good idea.
All right,
And
so
if,
we keep the plan and like mark it first, then to give you some time to.
well,
No,
Ranger, then we do.
I think
do a
Rangers
separate-
and then
Okay,
Yeah,
Rangers
Yeah,
mark
split the
it,
party.
and at the market we split.
yeah, and then we'll meet back in like an hour or two of like putting a cap on like our time to like take care of the story shit, and then like if we can't find it by then, we'll just depending on the severity of this issue, we'll be skedaddling along that away.
Perfect. So I suppose we eat up and then go find the ranger.
head
Okay.
to the conclave.
Is it the Heartstring Conclave?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's the one.
String conclave.
Which is not far from the Golden Hind. And you are, when you get there, imagine it a little rounder, but this is kind of what the interior looks like. And there's some long tables, and people are it's pretty loud. There's also some mead going on. And when you walk in, there's somebody at the door who will say, "Hey, you're not from around here. Haven't seen you before. What you doing? What's up?"
I mean, Isla and I are around here, so. But yes, first
you've
time
never
trying to
been
get in.
here.
Yeah. Well, Ringjig, here has some things that might interest you. Wanna show them? Unless you're muted, in which case you don't want to show them.
Yes. Right. I assume. Yeah. Wait. Are you talking about?
Well, the heart, the claws. and-
Yeah. Okay.
Mina.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I believe Isla wants to keep the claws, but the heart and the I don't know what you call it, the psionic membrane thingy.
I want to keep just a few. We can give the rest.
We're here to claim the bounty.
I see. Well, if you're selling a heart and stuff, you'd go to Hallie, the herbalist. If you're looking for work, probably talk to Naramis up there.
Well, Naramis was the one that we were instructed to go see, but we might just go see the herbalist right after.
Right, okay. Naramis! Got new bloods for you. They killed something. And, you will... I have a picture of Naramis here somewhere. Nope, that's Isla. Okay, well, I look for that. She's different from Isla.
She looks just like Isla.
Racism.
Just like Isla.
Oh my god.
But a kind of hardened looking woman will come over you. She's a wood elf. She's got kind of two scimitars, one on each side. And she'll kind of say, "Right, you're here for a bounty?"
Yes.
We helped kill this meanlock, or finish the the quartet of them, and we were going to report back for a reward, I believe.
Right, okay. Let me see this. And she's gonna, reach in, grab the heart. That is Naramis. Kind of look around and say, "Interesting. Its psionic gland is bigger than I would expect. It must be some kind of advanced kind of elder meanlock or something like that. Congrats.
Oh, well, he was quite tough. Landed
Right.
some shots on us.
Well, that's worth a little more than your average meanlock. I don't know. Like, can we say 40 gold?
Can we? We came with the recommendation of Valenth, was it? Valenth? Valenth.
Oh, Valenth.
But
Right. How's she?
they're doing well. They're checking out some more local threats. I think to the west of here, southwest somewhere.
Well, somewhere in the west, then the east, and I guess she's all over the place.
But
Sounds like her.
we're also gonna check out what happens in the northwest, and asked her if a certain diamond could be procured to be able to take on this issue a little bit better on my end. Can
Right.
we?
Okay. I mean, if it's from Valenth, I think Heron handles spell components. Here, she writes something down. And
Blank check for spell components.
not a not a blank check. She's like, yeah, I heard. Got word. Druid up northwest of here sent an animal to let us know there's something up with the plants. I was gonna go check it out or send someone to do it, but I mean, if you're offering, you want to take the job?
I mean,
I think that's why we came.
How much is the job paying, though?
Kind of depends what you find. Base 30 gold if you just go and take care of it, but bring back proof of your kill and we figure out what it's worth based on what you dealt with. I mean, you don't need to bring back every twig blight. Those are pretty much worthless, but
what's that?
oh boy.
She's a little new, although
Sometimes twigs are evil, and you kill them.
Very. They're quite a nuisance for farmers up north.
How do you decide?
Well,
Well, generally, if they attack you on sight, that's a good indication.
Oh, okay.
Fair
But
enough.
blight is when the nature gets corrupted. Usually it's like kind of a darker and more gnarled appearance. I mean, some branches and twigs, it can be hard to tell the difference. But yeah, if it attacks you, twigs don't usually do that. I don't know where you're from, but out here they don't usually do that.
Well, that's good.
Well, okay. But I think we can agree to go and check it out. See what we can do about it.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Well, Shayla is up there. You might want to look for her. She's got a little stone circle thingy that she's hangs out by. And she might be able to help you get a lay of the land if she's not dealing with it herself. But she said she needed help, so.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, so here's the situation. Once you take a contract, you have to at least attempt to hurt the monster within a reasonable amount of time. In this case, I'm going to say 2 days. If you die or you get defeated, come back and we'll give it to somebody else. If you get defeated, come back. If you die, we'll figure that out eventually.
Okay, well,
Oh,
That's a pretty cavalier attitude you have towards your members there.
Well, you're not really a member yet.
that is fair.
I
Like,
did hear the person at the door call us new blood, so I assumed that we were automatically in.
let's see what you can do first.
Sure. I mean, I'm not looking for a new profession, but if we can subcontract. Sure.
We're quite talented.
Well, we'll see.
Well, we can go look. You say we have 2 days, and how far is this place?
Half day, and I mean 2 days to at
Deal
least
with
start.
it.
If you need a few days in town, whatever. Gotta leave within 2 days.
All right.
I just don't want you to picking up the bounty and forgetting about it.
Yeah, it could be
That's fair.
dangerous. Yeah.
okay. Great. Who was the person? The name of the person that I need to see to do the diamond thing?
Oh, yeah. Give this to Heron.
Okay. Thank you.
And she kind of points you in a direction where there's, like a door. And if you knock on it, just a second. Oh, hi. And there is a halfling who is wearing a feathered cloak, and there are also feathers on the ground, and has kind of floor-to-ceiling shelves, and kind of says, Right, what do you need?
Here.
Oh, okay. Diamonds. Well, this isn't the dying kind of diamond, so we got enough in supply. And,
The nice cat you have.
oh, right. That's actually, well, he's a tabaxi. He's just in wild shape right now.
Weird.
Getting in touch with the roots,
But, don't mind him. And he'll go and fetch a diamond and say, and then also, Naramis said I can send you over to Hallie for a healing potion too.
Oh, well, that's very nice of them. Thank you.
Right. You need anything else?
Yeah. Actually, just a quick recommendation on where I could find the best halfling pipeweed around here. And I say in halfling.
Oh, okay.
I do speak halfling. So yeah, I'm just going to be. If you have any recommendation, or if you yourself have too much, I'd be willing to.
He kind of looks at you and says, What kind of funds are we talking here?
I mean, a little. I'd be willing to go up to gold.
Gold. You want a little bit of the good stuff or a lot of the okay stuff?
I'm not sure if we're talking about the same thing. I'm not looking for drugs. I'm looking for good taste. It's still called
a drug.
Well, okay.
Alcohol is a drug.
Well, yeah, everything is a little bit of a drug.
What kind of benefits does it have?
Do you speak halfling?
Oh, no.
This is all happening in
Mm.
squeaky voice.
Boggle.
Boggle, sir. But yes, I'm willing to buy the good stuff. I guess I'll go 2 gold is fine.
Okay, so he's gonna unlock, take a little key from around his chest and unlock a cupboard and You see the cupboard is labeled personal use.
Okay.
And
fair.
pull out a little pouch, kind of measure things, and hand you a little leather pouch with some very high quality pipe weed.
Amazing.
Oh, that was a
What are
drug
you-
deal.
Oh wait,
Oh,
did you
we're-
get some more
Spices.
smoking?
Well, yes. Mostly to wash the taste off my mouth, and I mean, might as well try for the good stuff, you know. Thank you, good sir. Nice doing business. I'll give him the 2 gold.
Mm-hmm. And he'll
Uh,
pocket it. You notice it goes the other. It goes. There is like a cash box, like a coin counter. This goes in the pocket.
Okay, of course. Yeah.
This is
Um,
unofficial business.
It
Right.
seems like it. I'm realizing that this is a side job for him.
Yeah.
All right,
Can
let's
I
go get your
some as
crystal.
well, or I could
I
find
can
someone in the
facilitate
market.
that, but it would be some gold. Are you
Oh,
willing to pay
well,
gold?
Of course.
So you want
just
the high quality, extra pure stuff, or just your standard fare?
sure. I'll have whatever he's having. He's
What's their name?
Heron.
Oh, it's got the H in there. Heisenberg.
Yes.
Like the bird.
the bird.
Heron.
Herrenbird.
So
You're goddamn right.
If you have some more, I would love.
I
Sure.
do have more. And
Do you perhaps have a pipe of some sort that I could?
Oh, you need a pipe? Yeah. And we'll pull open a different drawer which has some very nice, like, ornately carved pipe.
Hmm.
You see this one. This one's oak. This one's cherry wood. They're all varnished, so, no oopsies. And, I mean, this is just a basic one, but these are some nicely carved ones.
Oh. Oh. I don't know. That one looks fancy.
One
Maybe-
silver.
All right.
You know you only need 1 pipe to smoke. Like that would be your second one.
Well,
What-
you kind of. Well, you said I shouldn't use this one.
Without cleaning it first. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but now I
The
feel
other
weird
pipe
about it.
is ogre-sized,
Yeah,
and
that.
since you have to two-hand it, it's a little more awkward to look cool smoking,
Yeah. So something.
Yes.
I do like pretty things.
It's like a foghorn.
Maybe something like
I'll say.
ivory of some sort.
Well, he kind of frowns. Look, I don't support the ivory trade.
Look, the
Oh.
dealer has morals, all right? Don't ask for ivory.
Do you know how many rhinoceri are killed in the Feywild every year?
Well, I had never thought about it.
Well, they don't have years, so.
Well,
And they're killed just for their
yeah.
horns.
That is horrible.
That sounded very sincere.
It was supposed to, but also just a little confused because that is new to Reen.
Yep.
Well, okay, then I'll just take one of these fancy stone ones. I believe we discussed that at least rocks and stuff shouldn't have souls, or maybe. We did have a conversation about this.
Level 10 spell, speak with rocks.
Oh
Sup,
no,
bruh?
they also have souls. We're fucked.
So it's a silver piece for the
Yeah.
nice pipe. So your fancy pipe weed has 1 use per silver piece. So you have 20 uses of it.
Okay.
Whereas you can get the cheap stuff, which is 1 use per every
Oh no.
2 copper.
I'll get the nice stuff, I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah. And you can keep a couple silver pieces for yourself. Do you have change though? Do you have 7 silver?
You
Yeah,
give so much tip.
So you will return 7 silvers. Look,
Wonderful.
some people understand that we have to make a living. I've got kids at home.
Well, don't we all? It's just
No.
we're already buying. Anyway, it's fine. We have to go see someone about a crystal now.
I believe so.
Sarah?
Crystal?
Crystal?
Yeah, we're looking for crystal, if you know what I mean.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh, if you need crystal.
No.
No.
Actual crystal.
wait, is Crystal your druid friend there, or?
Yes.
Still sounds like a dancer name.
Crystal is a nice druid. I mean, I think you can find a couple. Well, never mind. I'm just saying.
Yep,
I think
pretty
there's a
normal for stage
crystal at
names.
the ample jugs.
That sounds about right.
Right. Gem. Let's get that gem.
Yeah.
Oh,
indeed.
he gave you the gem. You already got that.
Hold to the diamond.
Yeah.
Right. So we're
That
done
was the
then.
first thing you did.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Drugs.
Yeah. Wait,
We got drugs.
looks swish.
It's fine. We're just helping small businesses flourish.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
It's violent.
Market
Semi-judgmental.
Market then
Mhm.
away.
And we'll meet you back at the, let's say, the front of the Golden Hind in an hour or two. 2 hours? 2 hours?
2 hours.
Market.
Okay, so what I gather is Air Genasi siblings are going on a hunt for Ailil, and the other 3 are going to the market.
I mean, I was just going to look for interesting things. Like,
Mhm.
I wasn't looking for a specific scene. I was just going to glance around because I like window shopping.
Sure.
And if there's anything that just jumps at me,
Yeah.
I'll roll initiative and fight it. But if there's
Okay.
interesting items, then maybe I'll.
So why don't we start with the market crew? So that's Reen, Isla, and Piddick.
Where were
Yes.
Sarah and Swish supposed to be going?
Crystal.
Yeah, they said they needed to do something. They weren't specific as to what, but
Okay.
we'll meet them at the inn after.
Okay. Well, yeah. I guess Reen will go to the market.
Okay. Ignore the water.
I
Pretend that
refuse
doesn't
to.
exist.
Beautiful.
What about my hydro homies?
But the other market stalls are there.
We'll make sure that we keep hydrated anyway.
Keep hydrated, y'all.
So there's a lot of different kind of markets. There's various markets, like there's for jewelry or food or clothing. Anything in particular you're looking for?
If there's anything related to spirits, I'd be keeping an eye out for it. Books, spiritual objects. Slightly less mundane, because I already have the mundane I came here to buy. So I'm looking for
So-
rarer things.
maybe like a book.
Yep. Book about spirits, things like that. Anything related to, life and death. Also, I'd be like keeping an eye out for that. I leave it up to you whether it's relevant to my character or not.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm keeping an eye out for that.
So you will go to a market that sells some books, and you do see a somebody with some books, but also saying, "Come, come, have your fortune read by the great Kalashtar Queen, Catherine."
Well, the hand motions have definitely entranced me. I mean, I'd be willing to have my fortune read.
Okay. And you see a few trinkets on her table. There is a small worn book of children's nursery rhymes, but the children all have slightly unsettling smiles, and they all have, when you look at it, at first it may seem like, water damage, but a lot of them have just something sitting on their shoulders. There's also a tattered burlap mask with a crooked smile painted on it. And there is a single high-heeled iron shoe.
Iron shoe?
Yes.
Huh. That's uncomfy. I mean, I am deeply troubled and interested by the children's nursery rhymes. That looks super interesting, but of course, it really depends on how much it is, because I am not laden with loot. But I will quickly check the asking price, and if there is any.
3 silver, or a vial of blood.
If only Raincheck was here.
I am here.
Yeah, Rinjig is there.
I'm not sure if I'm kind of going to turn over to Rinjig, and I mean, how much would you value each vial of blood that you've accumulated? Like, if you had to put a monetary value.
I mean, I have no idea. Maybe it depends on the type of blood. I don't know why someone would want it.
Okay, but let's say someone wants it. Like, how much?
Well, I suppose if they wanted it real bad, then they could just have it.
Right. Well, I'm not. I was just checking, because you obviously still have some things to do with them, whatever it is that you want to do with them. So,
I don't have any particular. Honestly, it's just kind of a hobby more than anything. Are you?
This book has a cost associated to it, but it could be weaved if I have a vial of blood. I could give it, though. I mean, I'm good.
Well, here, yeah, He'll give you the mite, blood from one of the mites.
Yeah, you probably have plenty of those.
Just one of each kind of creature.
Oh, okay.
You have zoo.
Blood zoo.
Interesting.
Bought a zoo.
So she'll open a little box with little vials and put it down.
Oh,
Can I ask why blood is also
You can
enough?
tell.
that's
for you?
very curious.
There is great power in hemocraft.
I found that myself. I am just dabbling though, and honestly, it's kind of completely unguided.
Interesting.
I mean, it seems
How
that
do
you
you-
two are really working out. Rinjig, do you want to have your fortune read? Because I can kind of sat down here, but I'm not really looking for anything other than this book, perhaps this mask.
Well, not particularly. I don't want to be disappointed if it's something bad.
Since I can't be disappointed if it's bad or good, then I guess I'll do it. And I will just put that book in my backpack if that is.
Okay. And she will shuffle her cards and ask you to pick one. So for that purpose, I'm going to have you choose a number between 1 and 13.
That deck of cards you slid from the side of the room. Yep.
It's gonna be 2.
Okay.
Nice.
So she will smile at you and say, "The beast, consumptive, desiring, it fills your mind. You must eat. Pick another card." She'll reshuffle.
See, that's not familiar. Is it?
All right. I'm a little unsettled. 8.
8. The horseman, death, disaster. You have tasted it recently, but it was not your time. Though you would be defeated, you will taste the death again, in your mouth, and the death of others and your own.
I'm sorry. Who are you?
I am Catherine, the Kalishtar. I see through your dreams, into your soul.
I can
Third
see that.
card?
All right. 9.
Okay. Ah, the innocent. Somebody who is in danger. You will see them again. You will see her again.
All right.
She-
How much do I owe you? I say, I stand up. I'm visibly rattled. How much do I owe you for the reading? And
Free, dear. For you.
that's even more unsettling. Okay. I wish it had a price. Gold makes it easier to. Thank you, Catherine. It's not. My reaction is not about your skills. Your skills are wonderful. I don't want you to feel bad about it. Do you know? You help?
I help?
Do you know anything about this? I don't want to be specific. It seems like you know. Right?
I know what your dreams reveal to me.
Thank you for this and for the books. I'm sure they're going to give me both beautiful dreams.
Oh.
Now you're just talking dirty to them.
But yes, I'm going to kind of walk away from the table and give several back glances, like at her, like to see if she's still following me with her gaze or whatever. And yeah, I'm going to be stiff and rattled for a little while.
Being pursued by gays.
Thank you. I had that. I was like, I'm gonna refrain. I'm already enough of a problem as it is. So thank you.
So, Reen, is there anything you want to do in the market?
No. Oh, well, from maybe this lady or perhaps the other lady would have had just some more vials.
Okay.
Empty vials.
There's an alchemist. I think there's a price listed in the player's handbook on
Okay.
D&D Beyond. You can get as many as you need. Just track them.
Will do. My Chrome messed up. I gotta reopen it.
And Isla, are you getting anything in the market?
Not really. I don't think there's anything that she really needs right now.
Okay.
And did you all sell the mean lock parts?
We did that already at the.
Yeah.
I thought that was claiming the bounty.
Yeah.
Oh, but okay, yeah.
Yeah, the
Same
bounty
thing.
was just for
Yeah.
the heart, I believe. And then, like,
So-
we need an alchemist if we wanted to turn the brain
Well,
thing into
Reen.
something usable.
Well,
Green
your
happens
reward,
to be an alchemist.
your
Oh.
reward was a mix of the ingredients and the actual death of the creature, because you did hand her those two things.
So
Okay.
all we have is the claws. But the claws are Isla's, and Isla absolutely decides what they want
We're
to
worth
do.
a whole lot. I mean,
You said there was how many of them again, Dan?
There would be
Very
20.
Oh, okay.
oh geez, a lot.
The class.
And I believe it was 2 silver each, but you can, if you have like a crafting project in mind, by all means, it's all yours.
Oh, fucking shit. Vials are gold?
Oh, I'd say you can find vials for a silver. A gold is
Okay.
a lot for a vial.
Yeah, glasswork
Yeah,
is
especially since I'm not using it for like potions or anything.
Yeah.
I actually am gonna try to learn how to blow glass with Reen.
Okay.
Nice.
That's lower still.
Okay. Yeah, we'll keep just. Well, I guess how big are the claws?
They're pretty large. They're like. Yeah.
3 inches?
it's pretty large.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
That's at
Open
least
ears.
Long.
6 to 8.
Oh, oops, I don't know. We're good.
Okay. I think she'll keep 6 of them, and
Okay.
And then go to sell the rest.
Okay. So
Fox
14,
definitely cannot
28
type.
silver.
Okay, perfect. All right.
Yes. Reen is already using one of his charges of drugs.
Drugs.
Los Turucas.
Okay. With that, we will switch to the siblings.
I have to take a bio break, as the kids say.
All right. Good timing. So, would you like to remind the audience what your current quest is?
Right. Well, on one of the last adventures that Swish was on prior to this one, they were reading a book by an author named, how do you say that? Alil?
Eyelid.
Basically just a book of stories and fables, and there's an entire chapter on Mythweaver. But in this story, the Mythweaver was several individuals, and this was not at all what we had learned growing up. And happened to mention this to Cirilla.
Sarah.
Cirilla.
There
That
you
is
go.
best.
Get it someday.
And yeah, so now we're looking for Eileen. I keep messing
Okay.
that name up. Get some answers about this, like what they know about our family history that we don't,
Mhm.
or what they got wrong about our family history.
Okay. So, where are you guys going to start your search? You know
Probably,
that.
probably ask one of the guards.
Okay.
I would imagine this author is somewhat well known. Published works clearly.
Mhm. So you ask one of the town guards. So there is one who's kind of patrolling near kind of the lower levels. Says, "Yes, how could I help? Is there trouble?"
No trouble. We are actually looking for an individual, like someone somewhat well known. For a author. I don't know. Do you happen to be familiar or know of someone who might be?
You want to see I will.
Yes.
Might want to plug your ears. All right, if you insist. Go ahead and go to the ample jugs.
Oh. Do you know what they look like? Perchance.
Yeah.
They're like big. Oh,
Older guy. Dresses all fancy. I don't know. And I will post a picture based on their description.
oh man.
Hi, Elf.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
Here you
Have
go.
fun.
She'll hand the guard a silver.
Oh. Thanks.
This is customary, right?
Yes.
The information. Yeah. So here.
I mean, silver's a little on the low end, but it'll do.
Gotta pay the bills. Oh.
I'm guessing Swish will have something to say about that.
Yeah. About what, the tip or the
Silver's a little on the low end.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at
Stream stuff.
yeah.
Oh fuck! I forgot
sure
to
they
turn my camera on.
I don't know.
So, Sarah had handed the guard a silver, and the guard had said that a silver's a little low in exchange for information.
Well, Here's a copper. And then Swish will just start walking away.
Okay.
Swish! And she's like, that was rude.
Well,
Yeah, we'll go
Some
find
people-
the patron goer of the
Okay.
brothel strip club. We're not sure what it is yet, but we're
So
here for it.
sounds
Depends on what
Yeah.
you want, right? I mean,
So as you walk in, you smell like kind of greasy, like deep fried food. And walking in, there are many individuals, primarily ladies, but not exclusively, wearing outfits made out of leaves, artfully covering the bare minimum. And well, the the jugs
Swish-
of ale that patrons are drinking are quite ample. The jugs of the servers are also quite ample.
It's a Hooters.
Nice.
Got it.
Yes, you are in fantasy
boy.
Hooters.
Hooters, fanboy, Hooters.
Well,
This is a lot.
Welcome, I'm Crystal. Can I get you a seat?
yes, you absolutely may.
You want an ale? Anything to eat?
Just an ale for now, thank you. One
All
for each of
right.
us.
And she'll come back and show you to a seat, and then like leans forward, like does the whole like squeeze squeeze them together.
Oh boy.
There you go. Let us know if you need anything. And as you sit down, you can see by the fire very well, first you hear the off-key strumming and singing. And then then you see somebody you recognize as Ilil with 3 very large empty jugs next to him.
3. That's an odd number to have on a chest, but okay.
On their
Jugs.
journey to find out about their ancestry, they're at Hooters.
Boobies.
That is the first step.
The
Yes.
first step in any great journey.
Is
To
Hooters.
Hooters. Or what's that? The Scottish version of that, like O'Finnigan's or something. I think it's called. I think it's might be a Maryland thing, or
I don't know.
East Coast.
I mean, there's
Right.
lots of,
But it's Scottish Hooters essentially. Good food though.
Yeah, I'm sure you go there for the food.
Yeah, it was actually good. But
Yeah,
Swish, that's
I
them.
think- I was about to say, I think we've found our guy.
It's a lot of naked people here.
Well, yes, that's what tends to go on at places like this.
Is it rude to stare? I mean, I don't want to, make
No,
them
that's-
uncomfortable.
That's what they're there for.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I don't. And she looks up, sees the uniform, someone who's probably like bending over
Mhm.
to rock the customer. Like, okay, wow, we're really not in the Civ anymore. Swish.
Well, I mean, I haven't been in quite a while, so
Do you go to these places often?
no.
Right.
No.
Right.
No.
How much?
Once or twice.
How much money?
For what?
Have you spent total to these places?
Listen, let's focus. Just focus on the task at hand.
Okay. Well, they are pretty, so I guess I don't blame you.
Do you really want to know that much about my person? I don't think you do.
I mean, yeah.
We'll talk about it later.
There.
All right, so you go over to Eilil, who, kind of drums, tries to like pick at his lute. And says, "Fuck, that's not it." Oi, come to complain?
No.
I charge 10 gold for each complaint, 100 for a death threat.
You make money that way?
You must make quite the killing.
Well,
Okay.
most people don't most people don't pay up, but those are my rates. So if you want to dick and dash, then go right ahead.
Oh, is this the sadomasochism part of the sex work, Swish?
That's no. So we actually have a question about your book, or one of your books. I don't know if I'll be honest. I don't know
Oh
if you've written
yes,
one.
my book. My wonderful book. Book fucking ruined my life.
Oh, and how do you feel about? And she just kind of gestures to Skin.
Oh yeah. You're one of them, huh? Right.
One?
Well, they change every so often. You guys,
But I don't know.
Well, before you were alive, there was somebody else that looked like you, and they died. So there's been more than one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said one of you. In like 50 years, there'll be a different one, and you're dead.
In the book, you made it seem like, well, see my culture. Then she kind of scooped up a chair a little eagerly.
This kind of discussion, one ale.
Okay. Miss.
Oh, hi. Oh, you're talking to Eilil, and he's not playing. Great.
Is that worth one ale?
That is worth one ale, sweetie. I'm glad to see you're opening up a bit. Enjoying the ambiance.
He looks away.
Oh.
Am I supposed to look? You're very pretty.
Thank you. Look all you want, and your tip should reflect how much you liked it.
Yeah, I get it. Then she looks her straight in the eyes.
I'll be back.
Just the tip.
Thank you.
Just the tip. Comes back with a ale for Eilil, who quaffs it quickly. Says, okay, so I wrote the book, I talked to people, I thought it was interesting. It was like a woot woot. Everyone wanted to know about the Mythweaver, and there's all these stories, and it seemed like, anyways, then
like what?
Well, it seemed like the Mythweaver appeared in multiple cultures, so probably more than one, down in near Cullinan, they have a different kind of Mythweaver situation than they did up in Oregon. And I mean, mind you, this was all when, we were one big piece. It's not like now where you guys are the only ones talking about the Mythweaver. Well, anyways, I wrote this book. People liked it. Did well in Adacan. walking through the street. Some guy offers me a drink. Tells me my book is wrong. I pass out. I wake up, and I can't sing anymore. Do you know what that means for a bard? I can't make music.
Wait, who told you that you were wrong?
Guy, red hair, kind of pointed face, little guy. Kind of laugh.
How do I put that in the notes? He kind of laugh.
And he said you were specifically wrong about the Mythweaver chapter, or
Yeah, said I didn't know what I was talking about.
I mean, it's a I mean, what the Mythweaver is my ancestor. I mean, you pegged that. But the Mythweaver, the Mythweaver, they never changed or appeared. At least not differently in the stories that we had growing up. It was always someone who presented more masculine and.
Yeah, in the stories you had growing up. Not the stories over in Orion or down in Gran on the Thra.
So then they presented as, or they appeared as different.
Different genders, different stories, different. You know, with an oral tradition. You know, it's like oral traditions morph.
Keep saying it.
They're alive, you know. And just because yours is different, you know, you people are like the experts. I thought, you know, a different perspective might be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently it's not.
Well, I mean,
hang on, I'm a little more curious about this this curse. Where did this was it here? I'm just trying to figure out who would be so upset about our story to do this, because
Where was I?
were they big, small?
Small.
It's not elven then.
I thought kind of fey. Where was I? It was a long time ago, so I think down in Andrasta. Back when it was just one Andrasta.
And she'll kind of use minor illusion to like.
Oh, I'm sorry, it was not Andrasta, it was Angarath.
Angarath.
Which is now split into northern and southern Angarath.
And she's going to just do a little bit of minor illusion to like kind of pin down what this entity looked like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
red hair, freckles, a little androgynous, you know, petite, not like small, like halfling sized, but you know, kind of twig like, you know, wispy. I don't know. Pale.
does the visage like give me anything in terms of lineage?
Probably just fae of some sort. I mean, like, you've never heard of a quick step before you saw Reen. You know, there are lots of fae races that are just kind of
so ones that are as powerful as to take someone's talent away from them. Like usually that's like hag stories or
Why don't you roll history?
I'm good at that. I'm good at that.
I'm also proficient in that. Well, nothing detailed anyway.
You've heard tales of a kitsune, which can take the shape of a humanoid or a fox, a nine-tailed fox. And there's something fox-like in their appearance.
Oh. Sounds like an Akitsube.
Kitsune.
Kitsune.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
I completely misheard that.
A
Yeah.
kitsune. Yeah.
Yes.
Um,
Sasuke, no! Don't kill Naruto!
Naruto, you mean?
Ah, Naruto, yes.
Yeah.
Kakashi.
So the kitsune spirit, is kind of trickster that might do something like that. Says just because look, generation to generation stories change, so like, why shouldn't they change in my generation? Just a little.
So
You know?
you changed it then?
I offered an interpretation. Look, you know the story with the crawdads in the bucket?
There was more scorpions or crabs, depending on who you ask and what version. Huh. Yeah.
Whatever. Scorpions, crabs. You know, I think we need to, in a mixed society, figure out who the scorpions are. And let them kill each other.
That's not the point of. Well, I guess the point is interpretation, but.
Yeah, and just because I interpret it, suddenly I'm using the Mythweaver's legacy for my own agenda, and
Well, that sounds about right.
look, it didn't mean I needed to get cursed.
Oh, I'm not agreeing with that either. I'm just, I just.
Look, you don't know what they're like. They come and they take and they breed like little rabbits, and all of a sudden everything you had is gone. When I was a kid, this whole island, there were elves in every corner of here. And then they spread like a little plague. Throw them in a bucket. Let them fight amongst each other.
So you advocate for more survival of the fittest.
I think I see why we're cursed.
He gets another ale, starts chugging.
So you advocate for survival of the fittest then?
Survival of... The lone wolf dies, the pack survives. We gotta become pack, protect what's ours. We can't play nice with everyone.
So it sounds like you made enemy, and the enemy struck first.
Probably some human.
What Swish, can we go?
I think that's a good idea.
Hey, I gave you a lot of information that's worth some ales.
It's already been paid for. Have a nice day. I pray that you get your spark back.
Yes, good luck with that.
And he's gonna go get more ale. Are you gonna pay for your drinks and your ogling?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I'm a Miss Leaf wearing ma'am.
Yes,
Crystal.
dear.
Oh, Crystal.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go, and she'll pay the tab. And how much is a tab for this?
It's like 1 copper per drink. It's super
Oh.
cheap, but that's not what
Yeah.
you're meant to. That's not how the economy works. So you got 1 for each of you and 1 for Eilil. So
She'll do a gold. Here.
Thank you. I have a night job. If you want to come visit me.
Okay. I mean, what do you want to talk about?
Right.
She doesn't want to talk.
I mean, what she's invited me to come talk.
So I work
know.
at an establishment that makes people happy. And
Oh.
if you've never, I can take you to a new place. And if you've never been, that's okay. I can get you there. I've been with plenty
serious?
of first timers.
So you're a sex worker then?
Yes.
Oh. Cool. And she'll kind of pull out the what's the Hurley symbol again? I'm blanking on the god's name for the
Kinda?
I think so.
Or-
yeah, the
yeah.
of love and sex.
Yeah,
and,
love and sexuality.
Mm-hmm. And she'll pull out the symbol to it.
Mhm.
In the short time I've kind of been away from home, people keep propositioning me sometimes.
Mhm.
That's weird, but I don't know. And she kind of like, she wants to go into like a talk like what it's like,
Well, I think the Lady of Love must have blessed you.
I hope so. I mean, I love a lot
You
of people.
stand out.
I mean, yeah, the look down their skin, just like kind of by default.
Well, if you want to be blessed tonight and worship or be worshipped, this is where you can find me. And she'll give you directions to her establishment.
Okay. I think I'll probably be gone by tonight, but I'll come see you later. Can we talk more about
Good night.
experiences and all that?
We can talk, yeah.
Okay. Nice to meet you. And she'll, extend her hand for like a handshake. She'll shake it. Probably oddly polite for her.
Yeah.
Of the customers
Oddly
she's used to
polite.
dealing with.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Anything else for the siblings?
No, that's probably a good stopping point for us.
All right.
Yeah.
So as you
As
guys,
we're now, this would be like much better option than the city guard.
Mhm. As you guys make your way out, you meet up maybe by the city gates or back at the tavern, and prepare to head out. We'll pick up there next week. This has been Fadehome. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Chat, like, comment, and subscribe. Give us a follow on all of our platforms on the Tac, the Instagram, YouTube. Drop a follow if you feel like it. Y'all are awesome. Thank you so much. That's my little
Bye.